Hi, I'm the Rap Critic, and this video was sponsored by Skillshare, an online learning community for creators with over 30,000 classes on pretty much anything you'd want to get better at. I personally messed around with it for the promo they gave me, and they had a great course by this DJ named King Arthur on audio mixing and mastering that really shed light on the ins and outs of how to better craft the type of beat work you're looking for. There were some really cool tips in there on how to punch up the depth of your sound and stuff like that, so if that's what you're into as well, the first 500 folks who click the link in the description will get 2 months free of Skillshare Premium, and after that it's only about $10 a month anyway, so if you're interested, definitely give it a try. So, well, if you haven't heard the song already, I might as well just play the intro and get it out of the way. And you already know why this was a hit. Literally every person I've played this song for perks up at that weird little ad-lib. There's something just immediately engaging about the silliness of it. Super serious 50s horror movie sounding music punctuated by the sound of someone making a door creak noise over a hardcore trap beat. The TikTok imaginations ran wild. Onomatopoeia-themed dance and comedy videos abound. However, there was one burning question on people's minds, especially when the music video came out. As you see the epic, fast and furious looking cars gearing up to race, everyone's thinking, oh, are they gonna do the windshield wipers thing for the noise? And oh, come on, how could you miss that opportunity? Well, despite it just being perfect soundtrack fodder for TikToks, the rest of the song I think has a lot of fun parts in it too. Hell, there's like 3 good hooks in the first chorus alone.
Pour up the whole damn field, I'ma get lazy.
If that's not good text painting, I don't know what is. Then there's a section where you can hear this little warbling thing happening in the bottom synth parts of the song. And playing it in my car with speakers for the first time tripped me out on just how disorienting it is. And yet it fits perfectly in with the lyrics, like at this point.
She said the nigga soul, got cash out.
Sounds like Roddy's soul is actually being sucked out of the song itself. Like, goddamn, who is this girl? And then there's the main part with the title drop.
Busting all the bells out the box, I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box.
Like, yeah, Roddy, I think we were both kind of stumped on what exactly that meant. Cause, I mean, it's such a bland piece of imagery to bring up, and yet I'm still not fully clear on what the box definitively represents. And I'd ask him, but judging by the album cover, he doesn't seem up for answering questions, so I guess we're gonna have to figure this one out on our own. But, well, since it's a vague sounding phrase, you just assume he's going for a sex metaphor, right? I mean, putting a stick in a box and talking about licking a box, yeah, that definitely checks out on the Beavis and Butthead double entendre laugh-o-meter. But wasn't he just talking about a whole bunch of gang shit earlier? And, well, it is a thing in street culture to use innocuous-sounding phrases as code for something you don't want other people to know about. Like, for instance, the phrase wipe your nose in this context isn't actually about having a cold.
Told him wipe a nigga nose, say slash slash.
In fact, him adding the word slat afterwards specifically keys you into the meaning of the nose rub. It's a subtle gesture that signals other gang members to either rob or kill someone. And so yeah, the song's all about fuck the police, especially the division that does SWAT raids.
Told him fuck club, fuck SWAT.
And have you seen the Adam Ruins Everything episode about SWAT teams? Oof, shit's out of control. So yeah, at first he was talking about the cops and how he had to hit a lick with the box, but box isn't usually a gun metaphor. However, I have been seeing that it's usually a reference to a thick magazine that's on a gun. So, okay, he's referring to that type of weapon. But then saying you had to put the stick in the box makes you go, wait a minute, wasn't the box the accepted word for gun here? But stick is also a word for gun, so, like, what? Is he putting a gun in another gun? I mean, I guess we are in the future. Shit might be possible. Well, an affiliate of his said if you wait for the music video, it'll explain exactly what the box is, but I don't think we're getting a lot of help here. So there's a stick with a box in a box that's busting out of the. Wait, was the first box metaphorical? Wait, so it's a box with a stick in a box in the event that he's metaphorically hopping out of a box. I've just been getting so caught up in trying to figure out what exactly the box is, I almost can't even pay attention to the other, probably more alarming lyrics.
The pilot I'm flying in, I never wanna fly again, I take my chances in traffic.
Like, what? Did the flossy brag rapper just bring up being able to fly in private planes only to reject the notion of flying at all because it makes him uncomfortable? Nah, still don't care. What the fuck is the box about?
I'm a 2020 president candidate, I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit.
Holy shit, did he just take time out of this fun, mindless rap song to stake a political campaign on the idea of killing someone? And isn't it kind of shocking that he wouldn't even be the first person to do that for a presidential campaign? Do most people even still know who Ricky Ray Rector is? Well, fuck all that probably important political bullshit. I just want to know about the box. What the fuck is the box?
I'll show you with the box. Who's in the box?
I refuse to believe it's just a word he repeated because he was freestyling and couldn't come up with any other words to rhyme with box. God damn it, it's gotta mean something. Well, okay, according to him, it was the last song he made, and even he didn't put that much thought into it. So maybe it's an issue of just not thinking about the fact that he'd used the word box in more than one context and didn't really leave a lot of clues for what the first one meant before moving on to the other one. Well, I guess he's in an actual box at the end, so maybe it's like a metaphor for jail, and maybe all the crazy stuff in the background is like the black man trying to escape the cage through fantasy, you know? Maybe as you're seeing him drag racing through the streets, scoring a Michael Jordan Space Jam slow-mo type dunk, robbing a bank, getting caught like a president in the middle of a scandal, and walking on the side of a burning building, it's him playing out these different ways he escapes his mental imprisonment. So what is the box? It's an enigma. It's whatever you want it to be. It's everything you want it to be. It's the Futurama episode with the entire universe in the blue crate. It's your imagination. It all made sense all along. Well, anyways, I'd give this about a 3 out of 5. It's not like most of the song is going for anything really particularly weird or creative outside of the strange beat parts. Lyric-wise, it's a basic brag rap track, but with the concerted leaning on sing-songy flows for the bars, it allows musical emphasis on certain words to bend and add character to certain lines in a really cool way. Maybe not the best song out right now, but hey, it's keeping that doofy Justin Bieber song from being #1, so that's something to be happy about if anything. Well, that's the episode. Leave a like if you liked because it helps, comment if you have something to say because it helps even more, and hit the subscribe button and the bell because it helps the most. Oh, and if you'd like to request a song for me to review, or if you like my stuff and want to support the show, go to patreon.com/rapcritic, where you can request songs, see episodes early, and talk with me and fellow fans on my Patreon Discord. And if you want to get my merch, follow me on social media, listen to my podcast, or support the show, you can see all those links in the link tree below. So check all that fun stuff out, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.